Okay, thank you for hanging. If you're still hanging in here with me, this would be the third video breaking down the Celtic Cross for Pisces, March 2019. We left off at the 7th card in the spread. That is the outside influences, which we determined in the original spread was outside people, like people outside of the relationship, either romantically, family, or friends, or possibly even business people. But just to look at it for what the spread says, it looks like the moon is here. So outside influences could be secrets, secret relationships, Pisces or any fire sign. Go ahead and clarify for the 4 wands here. Please clarify the 4 wands for Pisces outside influences March 2019 on his situation or her situation. 9 of Wands came up here. Okay, so we're getting defensive again. 9 of Wands is defensive, but here was saying, well, we're going to take it for what it is in this deck. Someone is protecting their home. So the 4 wands here looks like someone protecting their home. Clarify the moon for Pisces outside influences, March 2019. 6 of Cups in reverse. Clarifying the moon. Give me another clarifier for the moon and Pisces outside, Pisces situation outside influences for March 2019. Page of Pentacles again. So we determined that this Page of Pentacles showed up earlier as an apology or peace offering to someone from the past that you now see in a different light. And this is so crazy because in some situations, the Pisces that all of this is happening around is a part of a sort of respected home. And when I say respected home, I mean it's all about keeping up appearances right now because shit's finna hit the fan on the respected home. There's children here. There's, you know, full family composition. You know, there's a whole family here. Where's that card? So this is how it came out in the original spread, right? There's generations of people in this portrait. But this is not, this is for appearances. Like it's almost all fake. So basically what I'm seeing here in the outside influences is the need to reconcile with a past energy. I feel like there's a need to reconcile. There's not, I don't see that there's, because the 6 of Cups is in reverse, I don't see that the past influence is a current influence. It's in that category, so it is influencing. Yeah, it is influencing. But this is what's influencing Pisces. Ooh. This is crazy. Okay, so we got the moon twice in the Celtic cross. Just pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs and pray. Whoever you pray to, pray. Sometimes things are revealed to you just based on you praying and asking God to bring you into alignment, or whoever you pray to, asking them to bring you into alignment, help you figure out what's off about your situation. But that's what it looks like here. The outside influence is defensiveness. Okay, so someone's defending their family, and you know, someone is making an offer to a past energy, or needs to, or wants to, or is somehow influenced by this by a person from the past. Showing here Pisces or any water sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Pisces or any other water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Possibly an earth sign or a fire sign. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. In the internal influences position on the Celtic cross for Pisces, we got the Ten of Wands and the World in reverse. So let's break this down. The Ten of Wands, it can be showing someone who's dedicated to the end, dedicated to completion. It can also show that someone is burdened. They're being burdened. Clarify the Ten of Wands or the Ten of Wands. High Priestess. I think we got this card. We got this card possibly in the pre-shuffle. But with the High Priestess here, it's saying that someone may be struggling with gaining knowledge or a course of study. Clarify the World in reverse. Okay, we got two new people. Or is this... Let's see here. The High Priestess can be a Pisces card because it's indicative of the moon, which is here again. Oh, here's the High. Let's see here. Yeah, so somebody probably with all these moon energies here, I'm feeling like somebody, whoever the high priestess is indicating, is they know. What do they know? Clarify the high priestess. Clarifying the 8 or the 10 of wands. Okay. Okay, so this is an affair, right? Ain't nobody, so there's, I'm not getting very many 3s. The only 3 I see, oh wait. Okay, no, that's a 5. The only 3 I see is this guy, the Wizard of Awareness. He came out in the original Oracle spread. And he was like, right? He got that same look on his face as this guy, who was indicating Pisces as the first card in the Celtic cross. So I'm talking about 3s because there's like a multiple relationship on top of multiple relationships here. Like, these people are very sexual, may even be experimenting in like or orgies or menage a trois, and there's just so many people involved because like these 2 cards, I'm calling these 2 the High Priestess and the King of Fire. Can you see that? Okay. I'm calling these 2 on the moon. She has a moon on her head. She's the High Priestess. He has a moon at the top of his card right here. And I'm saying he, but she has breasts, so there may be possibly some bisexualism involved here as well. But these 2 are clarifying the burden of success, I'll say, or the burden to reach success, and that they're determined to. That's in internal influences. So I don't know what Pisces' relation is to the 2 feminine energies here, or possible masculine and feminine, but they are determined to get their way. And as an internal influence on Pisces, this could be saying that you may be determined to reach success, whatever the successful outcome would be for you. You're dedicated to reaching it. But with the High Priestess here and the Crone of Fire, I believe this is saying that you're unsure. Like you're dedicated, but you're not convinced. And I got the ten of bowls. It was in reverse, which would be like the 10 of cups. That would be happiness. But we also have the world clarifying the 10 of wands, and it's in reverse. We have the high priestess. That's two major arcana clarifying the burden. The king of fire and the 10 of bowls in reverse. I'm sorry. So to me, this is saying I feel like this is saying that someone has control, and the person with the control is not on your team. They're not. Y'all are pulling in two different directions. If this is your significant other, then and they're fighting to keep you in the relationship, then you're fighting to leave. Or it could be the other way around. Or if this is just significant other and they're fighting to leave, you're fighting to keep your family together. That's what it looks like for me here. But with the world in reverse, like I said, we got two tens, and the world in reverse. You can fight this all day long, but the world is in reverse. It's the end of this. It's the end of this cycle. Something's going to end. Either the burden is going to end, the opposition is going to end, or, I mean, that's all there is. It's burden and opposition. So it can end in new clarity in this current relationship, or it can end with you moving on to something else, because that's what we're trying to get to, the Ace of Cups, because that's what was in the outcome for Pisces March 2019. We also had this King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like your bed is a battlefield. Like love is a battlefield, right? But I feel like this is a whole bunch of mess right here that is saying you may be playing a role in someone else's story, right? You may be playing a role in someone else's movie or somebody else's book. You're a character. And right now, you're playing the character, but you realize, like, you don't want to play this character all the time, you know? Matter of fact, it ain't paying enough for you to continue to play this character, even part-time. You kind of want to be done with this character. You want out of this funky-ass garb you got on. You want to put on your own shit and do you. I feel like that for some of you, right? Pisces or cross watchers. And that is the internal influence. The internal influence is you shedding or wanting to shed this stuff that basically, what everybody says, that no longer serves you. Hopes and fears. This is what really got me, and this is what made me go on to do these additional videos. In Pisces, hopes and fears are the 10 of Pentacles, which is usually some sort of success or health and happiness, and the High Priestess, right? So, hopes and fears with the 10 of Pentacles in it was saying to me that you may fear letting this go on too long, letting this simmer in the kitchen until it's cooked into a meal that you got to sit down and eat, right? You don't want it. You don't want to eat it. You know what's in it. You know what it's made of. And you want to pass on it. But this is a success card in this position. It's a success card, but being that it's in your hopes and fears, let's clarify. Why is the 10 of Pentacles in Pisces hopes and fears for March 2019? Another 10 of Wands in reverse. Let's do a medicine card for this one. Three of Wands, finally a 3. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands in reverse for Pisces hopes and fears, March 2019. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. So we got the 5 of Stones and the Chariot. We got a few more. Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck now. Oh my goodness. So the Queen of Wands has showed up twice, and she was doing somebody else. Okay. See the last video. The Queen of Wands was in a relationship, in another relationship. But it looks like here okay, so I feel like you could hope for revelation and family. Instead of burden, grief, yeah, it looks like, okay, so burdens and grief and victory. Okay. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles one more time. Ooh, this book just off the top. Queen of Wands. There she go. She did come out this time. Fell right on the floor. Clarify the High Priestess in Pisces Hopes and Fears, March 2019. Ten of Wands again. Oh my God, the same thing. Okay. So, for some reason, the High Priestess and the Ten of Wands are sticking together. So, you could be hoping for revelation, or you could be fearing revelation. And this is, I say, the Queen of Wands. This is the King of Wands in this deck. Clarify the exemplar of the pipes. Oh, clarify the 10 of pipes. Scorpio. Definitely Scorpio. Ooh, some of y'all are definitely dealing with a Scorpio. Look at all the videos. So, you could fear having your, being emotionally vulnerable. You could fear the end that is coming. Because the High Priestess is not going to let this end without some sort of show. Let's clarify the High Priestess. Clarify the High Priestess. Clarify the High Priestess in Pisces Hopes and Fears for March 2019. We're going to use the Bad Bitch deck. King of Pentacles that I just got rid of. I had the King of Pentacles in reverse. I put it back. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck there. Ugh. Okay, so again, I feel like this could be fear, right? This could be fear as opposed to straight up hopes, but you're into something really deep with another couple. It's like y'all's families are merged, like they may be very close friends. Y'all might be permanent double daters. Like I said, there may be some bisexualism and orgy type crafts going on, but it's with people y'all are comfortable with. And I don't see, let me see here. I don't see you being able to pull out of this. Or maybe you don't want to pull out of this. But it's a conflict for what you do know is going to be fulfilling for you, Pisces, or the cross watcher. It feels like you know you have to change, or you know you want to make some changes, but somebody ain't having it. Like on one end, like, oh my God, on one end, so it feels really strong that maybe a Scorpio is not letting this, is not willing to let you leave on your own, you know, on your own accord. They're not willing to let you stand this orgy up. You gonna be there, you know. You gonna perform, or we gonna, let me see something. You gonna be there, you gonna perform, or we gonna what? Seven of Cups in reverse. This is the Chariot. Hold on. Not Seven of Cups. Possibly a Cancer in reverse here. The Chariot is action. They're just not taking no for an answer. And I got the Chariot in reverse. That's a Cancer. There may be a Cancer involved here that I don't understand this person's involvement. Or, let's see. Clarify the Chariot in reverse. You gonna be there, you gonna perform, or we gonna wait. Chariot, Page of Pentacles in reverse. We're gonna take something. Oh, these could be children. The moon again. We're gonna tell you. Oh wait. So there was a deal made. There's a deal. So there's a pact, right? Maybe. Like a pact. No one tells. So when you, in order for you to get out, it's like you're a risk to this orgy organization, right? I don't even know, like, it might just be husbands and wives who share husbands and wives, like a swingers type of group, or some sort of possibly occultish type. But there's like a pact. And it may be like a written, you may have a written pact. But with the moon in reverse, I feel like there may be a way out, but you have to maybe sign a non-disclosure. I mean, and I don't know. Maybe that is something you can propose. Like if there's a contract here that won't allow you to, to be free somehow from these people, or because it looks like a lot of people to me, y'all. But it also looks like a burden. It looks like there's some powerful people there too. You never know what the threat could be. But I'm seeing non-disclosure. Possibly, you may be able to negotiate a non-disclosure release from this contract. Any way it goes, I would, my advice is to pray. Pray to whoever you believe in, that all these people grow and understand, and yeah. So, and in the final outcome, right, I'm gonna move all of this a little bit so we can see better. Yeah, we're just gonna move it like this because I like to keep the energies up. I'll keep them over there. But in the final outcome, we have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Star in reverse, Queen of Wands, and Six of Wands. I'm going to re-clarify these. Hold on. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Chariot showed itself. Clarify the Ace of Cups for Pisces. Final outcome for March 2019. Ace of Cups. Okay. There's the Four of Wands. I think that did come out. Okay. The Queen of Swords. Okay. The first time we got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Clarifying the Star in reverse. Clarifying the Ace of Cups for Pisces. Outcome March 2019. The Fool in reverse. Okay. So the Queen of Swords, that logical person, the person that, the pieces have to fit in order, they have to sequentially gain position. The strategist, right, this person here, the Queen of Wands, or Queen of Swords, is very logical. And I believe when we had the Queen of Wands in reverse at first. And I feel like the Queen of Wands was not so accepting of the Ace of Cups because of what Pisces may have in his past, or what may have transpired in the past. Like baggage, what baggage Pisces has. But with it coming out with the Queen of Swords this time, I feel like this person is gonna, the passion that this person has for you, that you're making an offer to, or vice versa, is very logical. Like, it's very under control. Hold on. So mentally, this person is very under control. emotionally, this person is passionately an animal. Like, this person is a sucker for Pisces cup, right? They want Pisces cup. But they ain't no damn fool, right? They can't be no damn fool. And the Queen of Swords steps in as this person's mind to remind them, and this could be an Aquarius or any air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It could be a fire sign or an Aries. The major arcana represented here are Aries and Aquarius. The Ace of Cups can indicate a Sagittarius, Scorpio, or Libra. Okay, yeah. So there's going to be some work that needs to be done to fulfill the cup, right? But that is the end there. So I'm going to come back with one more reading to clarify just the outcome for Pisces 2019. So give me about 30 minutes on that one.